Hey guys, let's look at a game I just played. And my intent is Black made some subtle mistakes, and a bunch of subtle mistakes end up being a big deal. So we'll start there. Okay, I'm white, 6 stones, settle my group, all real basic. He gets his free move, his Sente move. Okay, we all agree this is a really big move. But this is for me, I see that move, I'm all over that. It's like he's getting nothing with this. So let's walk it through. Black's fine, white's fine. What are the big areas? Well, there's only two to choose from. Bottom is clearly the whitest with nothing but wide open potential for black. And then there is the idea that white can start building something on top, which can be seen as big. It's really not, but can be seen that way. So two areas. So either take the corner in that big area or do something in the big area on the bottom. This guy not playing in the biggest area, not defending, not attacking. It looks subtle, but I don't think it is. I don't see it as subtle at all. Okay, I just do my regular pattern. Next spot, settle my group. Okay, that makes more sense. Black's fine, white's fine. Time for me to play in the next big area. And let's talk about white's move a little bit. There's the entirety of area 1, pretty big area. Entirety of area 2, much bigger, twice the size, and much easier to live in. So we go there. Now we know we don't really play this way because black to play, pretty pitiful. That's when we play this way. So we have our Mii, A or B. We're pretty much alive now. He drops down. And the latest, just like he says here, and that's fine. I spent some time with this move and this move, and I'm really not pleased with either one. Yeah, but I don't like them. So let's take a look at my view here. So I came out. This is not really Sente. Let's say black does nothing. Best I can do, Atari. There's two answers here. If he plays here, he's not cut. I can't kill anything. Or he can just play here and I capture 1 stone. But he'll probably play here, probably look like this. And I got some outside influence. So playing here is not a bad idea at all. Black has access to the center. He got his full points. He's not pushed down. This is the appropriate move. Okay. But I'm thinking to myself, he doesn't have to respond. What if he plays, attacking me? Well, this is a getting out move. I'm out. And part 2 of my idea was this area here is still invadable. So yeah, he got this move in, but that doesn't give him the right, that right side area. So I don't mind him having that move. So I came out, pretty much asking him to play here. That threatens the cut. I save the cut. I have every intention of living here later. And there's lots of ways of playing this. A, B, C, D, they're all very playable here. Okay, he plays here. His first mistake, instead of a subtle direction of play, this is just doesn't do anything other than make sure I don't get an eye here. But I'm out, so I'm not concerned. I didn't play a lot of big moves around, but this one's small. Okay, on to the next area. This time I do play here because if he kicks, it helps me build the top. So fine. Comes down, securing the corner. Okay. So I come up, threatening a large top area as I get close over here. I like these ideas starting to link up. He plays here. I am not going to take this territory. At 6 stones, if you try to take more territory than him, you'll just lose. Now, if he gives you more territory, great, you win on points. But if you say, darn it, I'm going to take more points than him, it just can't be done. You have to, the whole point in high handicap is to give him weak groups. So I come over here. His A group is now in question. And I'm invading the left. I like that. Oh, great. Happy to come out. I want to keep you separate. Yes, I see some weaknesses here. He comes out. I come out. I'm purposely leaving some space. Let's look at white, black, white. So there's a peep here. So the peep, there's a contact, there's reductions. I see a lot of empty space here to play with. So I come out. Let's add a black stone there. Let's add a stone. Let's say he made this exchange earlier. It's a lot stronger there now. Now, white to play. It's here. If he had made this exchange, then my move, I'll probably play this one, asking him to put stones there because I can't come in there. And then I get this incente. He's going to want to fix that. And then I'm out. He can't cut me because of the ladder, all net, all like that. All good? Anything you need? So that's kind of one of those things, if you can catch this. I see lots of potential for white in area 1. So I don't ask him to play there. If I didn't, I would ask him to play there. That's actually a critical way of playing Go in general, a way of seeing areas and groups and shapes. And it boils down to that proverb, don't help your opponent. That's a big proverb. It's going to solve a lot of your problems. Okay, I come out, he comes out, I come out, he comes out. And I go, I have questions here about my A cut. So I press here to see his intentions. He responds here, and all of a sudden, I look at his A group. I'm only seeing one eye. So this saves the cut. So if black, white, black, white. I'm not cut. So this white move saves any potential cut. What's he going to do? He plays here. Okay, that's only one eye. Problem is, he can threaten to cut, and then he has two eyes. So I play here, threatening to cut, and now he can't cut me anymore. Or potentially can't cut me. There are questions. Saves. And I go to the new area. We don't take a group like A and just attack, 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 attack. You just walk out. You have to wait till you're prepared, and then you attack, you can't get out. Or it's hard to get out, something like that. I come in here. There's a very reasonable chance this is too deep. I didn't think so. Let's say, oops, white dies. I came in too far. So if that's true, what else can we do? Well, there's always the shoulder hit. And check out the center I'm developing. That's big. And he's flattened on the right. Okay. Or perhaps I'm seeing him weak. Then contact play. Forcing his hand. If he plays, give him the stone, right? We'll play this real simple. Tari out. He's cut. His horribly weak group here. So there's lots of ways of doing this. I went this way. Perhaps it's a matter of I've been seeing his moves and I'm like, I get a feel for what he's going to do. This seems safe. So perhaps I'm playing the player here. I've only seen 57 moves, 55 moves, but you get a sense of how what they're thinking, what their attitude is. Okay, he plays here. I get out. His corner is in question. He's going to live, but I have forcing moves, which can be very helpful. And then his group on the right, trouble. Well, this way, he should be coming out this way. So another mistake. He's not about to die in the corner, but the other group is. I come out, fix, that's an important group. Threaten to surround the whole thing. As I start, remember the gaps over here? All this empty space? Well, here I am, threatening to come in or attack A. I like that one. Comes out, turn, surrounding the center, surrounding the corner, saving my group, multi-purpose move. I connect here. It's not a connection, but the A group needed help, the B group needed help. I wanted, in general, more substance here so that I can attack C, so that I can bother the D group. So getting substance, place here. Now I go after the bottom left group. This secures that he can't cut me. Sure, happy to play Ko. No Ko. Now that I play here, he can't get two eyes in the corner. If I play next, he can't get any eyes in the corner. But we'll get to that. He comes out, good for him. I develop the bottom, bothering the next group. Well, that group can't be bothered. So it's more like I'm playing like this move, kind of attacking his weak group. But this is nothing. I don't see any direct way of anything serious. So I thought, well, I'll just start here and take the bottom. So I'm saying, great, you take your A group and live with 2 points. I'll take the bottom for 10. Okay, good enough. Here, that attacks my left side group. Defend as I threaten. Come on out. Get some ice space and thickness in Sente. I love his cuts, so go this way. Nice move. He played a move I can't cut. Now I want him to cut me. If he does, I can kill the corner, which is kind of big. If you don't see it, if he cuts, that's Atari. And then I kill the corner. That's pretty big, actually. Saves. I save. I can still take the corner. Comes out. I'm looking at weaknesses. See his 3 in a row? That's weakness 1. See these cuts coming up? I see a lot here, so I'm starting to press. He backs off. Good for him. That's a great move. Now I can't do anything there. And under, because what am I going to do? Here, here, I'm cut. And I'm not alive on top or on the right. So now, if he starts this, I can live on top by myself. I can just focus on this side, if that made sense. He plays here, Gote. Very happy to have Gote, his Gote. And I get some, I start this up. And start another Ko to kill this whole group. All right. Threaten to kill everything here. Take back. Not much of a threat. Capture. Big. He tries to get out. So he never had a co-threat. He couldn't make good. He decided not to make good his co-threat. I get out. Thank you for letting me connect. Threatening to cut him up. Kari, connect. Now, the point value here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, in the neighborhood of 16 points, which is not small, but more than that, now all my groups are alive on the right side. That's a big deal. I've been straining on my weak groups. I mean, I've had weak groups. I had to really pay attention to stay out of trouble. Comes this way. Connect, because I want his A group. So this gives me a B wall for the future. He cuts, life. Now I'm still thinking about his A group. It eventually dies, but not at the moment. I have a cut here. Now I'm alive, but 2 Ataris, I guess I'm not cut. Or I am cut, but he can cut my 3 stones off. If I play here, he can't cut my 3 stones off. Start cutting his 2 groups. He has 2 weak groups here. Threatening some cuts. He played great here. There's no cuts that are important. Surrounding him. He ignores. Cut. One of the benefits of a little move like A is it really reduces the pressure of my B group. Even if my B group has two eyes, it barely has two eyes. And once my A's alive, because the C group's dead, it gives me some more extra freedoms. He plays. Ugly looking move. I didn't know what else to do. This is a bad move, and it really hurt me. Don't connect. Okay, not terrible. Okay, I'm not alive yet. Let's look at my lack of life. If I do nothing here, he saves the cut. I capture two stones, but it's not an eye. And if I go this way and capture, it's not an eye. So the trick here would be to play, well, I'm going to be playing, yeah. So really, that's the only way. Okay. Living in Sinte is really nice. This move, now we're threatening eyes. Because his A is not an eye yet. So now he can't get an eye at B. So he must now take his AI. Here. Connect. My move. Dead. If he plays here, which he did, dead. If he plays this way, Atari, capture. Not Atari, but it's a false eye. So the whole group only one eye. Was there anything else of interest? I kill. He tries some killing. It's not a happening thing. Just dead. Oh, actually, he could have lived here. So this is a serious mistake on my part. I forgot about this. I need to kill these two stones. Because if I go for the kill, he runs out. This kill doesn't work. Atari. So my A group, I think he wins the battle, but his B group does not have many eyes, nor does my A group. My guess is he wins the battle, but this is me cheating. I know this. Like, so the right move, kill those two stones. Or let's just put it here so there's no question. And let him live. That's the responsible move. I'm like, well, maybe if I'm not quite seeing things right, maybe I'll get a win from this. A stupid way of playing. I caught him, but I shouldn't have. So he goes this way. He tries to get the eye. There's no eye there. Threat. Save. So you can probably get a ko down here, maybe. The problem with, let's say, if he tries to get an eye, there's a real chance this is threatening to kill his corner. Maybe I can find a move down here that threatens that. So I'm not sure what the outcome would be, but I definitely played. We went this way, and I threw in, and so he doesn't have the other eye. He resigns here, not realizing he can escape. It was his game, or at least a real good shot for him, but he didn't see it. Okay, I thought there's some interesting things, perspectives, things that might be helpful. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you later.